Good morning students, welcome to today's class. We are doing chapter 8, that is problem solving. Last class already I have explained you about what is an algorithm, what is a problem and how to find its solution. So algorithm is a set of step-by-step instruction given in a logical order to solve a problem. So what is an algorithm? Algorithm is a set of step-by-step instruction given in a logical order to solve a problem. Open your book and open page number 109. So today I will explain you about flowchart, how you can draw flowchart, what are the different shapes and symbols of flowchart. You can see different symbols are there, oval shape, and children you have to draw the symbols with the purpose in your notebook in plain page. So oval shape, that denotes the beginning or end of a program. Flow lines, that denotes the direction of logic flow in a program. Parallelogram denotes either an input operation or output operation, print statement as well as input statement. Rectangular shape denotes a process to be carried out like addition, multiplication or any other mathematical operation. Diamond denotes a decision to be made. The program should continue along one or two routes, either if then else or true false. So it has two alternatives, either if then or true false. So what is a flowchart? Flowchart is a graphical or visual representation of an algorithm, whatever algorithm we have learned. So if you draw this with the help of different shapes, that is known as flowchart. In a flowchart, the various steps, input, output, process, decision making, find the solution of a problem are shown through the use of different geometrical symbols. So in page number 109, one table is given and all the symbols of the flowchart it is given and along with the purpose. First symbol, terminal box or start stop box. It is of oval shape. The oval shaped terminal box is used to indicate the start and end of the flowchart. Second one, parallelogram shaped input output box. As the name suggests, it is used to show the input and output related steps in a flowchart. Next is processing box. It is rectangular shaped processing box. It is used to draw or show the processing step like calculation, data manipulation and so on in a flowchart. Flow lines. These arrows that are used to connect various geometrical symbols in a flowchart are called flow lines. The direction arrow shows the order in which the computer will execute the instruction to solve the problem. Next, diamond shaped box. This is known as decision box. The diamond shaped box shown here is called the decision box. It is used to indicate the operation that requires logical decision making by the computer. The outcome of a decision can either be true or false. So now observe that one arrow goes into the decision box and two arrows come out to indicate two alternatives, action to be performed based on the outcome of the decision making. Now connectors. Sometimes when a flowchart is lengthy and spreads into two or more pages, the connectors are used to connect two parts of the flowchart on different pages. So children, you have to draw all the symbols and you can color the symbols also. Oval shape, flow line, parallelogram, rectangular shape and diamond shape. This oval shape, that is meaning start and end. So whenever you will start a flowchart, first you have to draw oval shape, the symbol denoting beginning and end of the flowchart. Next is rectangular box. So this symbol shows the user perform a task. In many flowcharts, steps and actions are interchangeable. Next one is diamond shape, that is decision box. This symbol represents point where a decision is made. Next is action, that is parallelogram shape. This symbol means that the user performs an action. In many flowcharts, steps and actions are interchangeable. Now flow line, a line that connects the various symbols in a flowchart. In page number 110, flowcharts are given. So children, you have to draw the flowchart with the help of pencil in your plain page of your notebook. So first flowchart to add two numbers A and B. So first you will draw oval shape, then you will write start, then you will connect that oval shape by flow lines, then input A, parallelogram box, next input B, then you will find the sum equal to A plus B, then display the sum, then stop. Flowchart. Next flowchart example 2, flowchart to compare two numbers A and B. So first you will start, then input A and B, then you will use a diamond shape because you want to compare whether A is greater than B. Is A greater than B? If it is true, two lines will go, either it is true, then display B is smaller. If it is false, then display A is smaller. Clear? Then stop. So children, you have to draw this flowchart in your notebook using decision box, parallelogram, rectangular box. Next flowchart showing the steps to calculate the area of rectangle. First, oval shapes. To start a flowchart, input length and breadth. Area, you know the formula of the area. Area equal to length into breadth. Then print display area. Then stop. Next flowchart showing the steps to calculate the average of three numbers A, B, C. So start, input A, B, C. Average equal to, you know, A plus B plus C divided by 3. Then display the average. Then stop. First you will input. For inputting you will use parallelogram, and output also you will use parallelogram. For processing you will use rectangle. So average equal to A plus B plus C by 3. So you have to draw this flowchart. You have to draw this flowchart in your notebook. Next example 5. Flowchart to display the message hello if the name entered is Rahul, otherwise display the message go away. So what you will do? Start, then input name. Is name equal to Rahul? If it is true, display hello. If it is false, display go away. Then stop. So children, you have to use decision box, you have to use parallelogram box, input output box, everything you have to. Now last flowchart, example 6, flowchart to display the product of two numbers A, B if the product exceeds 100. So start, then input A, comma B. Product equal to A into B. Is product greater than 100? If it is true, display product. False. If it is false, display product is less than 100. If it is false, then display product is less than 100. Now stop. So you have to use diamond shape also, parallelogram box, and also rectangle shape. Next, advantages of using a flowchart. So flowchart have many advantages over writing a algorithm in a plain statements. So first advantage, since a flowchart is the graphical representation of problem solving steps, it is easily read and understand, and better to communicate the logical steps needed to solve a problem. It is easier to read and understand and better to communicate the logical steps needed to solve a problem. Next advantage, flowcharts help us to analyze a problem more effectively. Third one, preparing a flowchart is a good way of documenting how to solve a particular problem by using the computer. This kind of documentation is required for various purposes after the flowchart has been converted into a programming language. Next advantage, flowcharts helps in an effective translation of the problem solving steps in a programming language. Next, when someone makes a mistake while converting instructions written in a flowchart into a programming code, he can always refer back to the flowchart to find out where he has had a mistake. He has made a mistake. Thus, flowchart also help in removing errors from the programming code. So what is a program? Do you know? The program written to solve a computer problem in a programming language is also known as programming code. Now activity given on page number 112, state whether true or false. A flowchart is a graphical representation of an algorithm. True. Second one, a rectangular box in a flowchart is used for displaying processing instruction. It is also true. Third one, the decision making boxes in a flowchart are round in shape. False. The lines that connect various parts of a flowchart are called connector. It is true. So, true, true, false, false. The lines that various parts of the flowcharts are called connector. Next, let's recall. An algorithm is a set of step-by-step instructions given in a specific order to solve a problem. A flowchart is a graphical representation of the sequence of steps required to solve a problem. The terminal box is used at the beginning or at the end of the flowchart. The input-output box is used to show the output or input data of processing. The processing box holds the processing instruction. Next, the decision box is used to show a decision-making steps in a flowchart. Children, you have to write terms to learn in your notebook and you have to draw all the flowchart with the help of pencil, and you have to color the flowchart also. Terms to learn. First one, algorithm, flowchart, terminal box, decision box, processing box, flow lines and program. So that's all for today. See you in next class.